computer learn to play Dota?
Yeah, so this bot is quite unlike any bot you've seen before. So we've coached it to learn just from playing against itself. So we didn't hard-code in any strategy. We didn't have it learn from human experts. It's just from the very beginning, it just keeps playing against a copy of itself. It starts from complete randomness, and then it makes very small improvements, and eventually reaches the pro level.
So complete randomness. I'm guessing during its learning process, it looked kind of like I do. We're talking like it looked bad, right?
Yeah, so it's super fascinating to watch it train.
What kind of examples can you give me of like what it encountered on the way to beating Dendi?
Yeah, so when it starts out, just completely random. So most of the games just end in one of the Shadow Fiends dying to the tower. Not necessarily the mid tower.
A tower.
Yeah, they just run around the map, and then they fairly quickly figure out a better strategy, and that's to stay in base. So
I've tried that one.
yeah, so then they spend a while just basically AFK in the base. They maybe occasionally they venture out, they hit a creep, they push out the wave a little bit, and it helps a little bit. And maybe eventually they get the last hit.
And then if we jump forward, what was the big breakthrough for them?
So it's hard to say there is a particular big breakthrough. It's a series of small improvements. So they reach the level of casual players, and they learn to play aggressively, and then they learn to bait. Then
you know all about that, don't you, Dendi?
I know a strategy for my next game. Like you said, FAK on base, good stuff.
It's hard for us to hear you, but I do agree that this is kind of ridiculous concept to kind of get our heads around. Now, final question, because I know you're ready for game 2, right? Yeah? Okay, final question, and I have to ask this one, is, like, I have to ask, because I'm not quite sure how to understand, how to comprehend this. These are pro players, these are human brains. So you're just telling me this robot has failed so many times, it's actually better than professional Dota players?
It's played for really lifetimes of experience, and it's played so many games of Dota. It's explored many different strategies, learned to bait, learned to exploit other people who bait, and it's just played far more into the strategy space than any human has.
So it turns out robots don't eat, sleep, and they just play Dota 24 hours a day. Dendi, let's see if you can do it a second time.
Let's go.